tonight.
I want you crawling out of this gym. Push!
With the first elimination looming,
You need me in your face.
contestants make the most of their time in the house.
I'm not giving these kisses away cheap.
Then, a record-breaking weigh-in
One of the best starts we've ever seen in the history of this show.
where every kilo dropped raises money for Ararat. But who will be the first to be eliminated?
As my team walked into training today, they looked like they're walking wounded. The moment they walked in, I knew we'd been beaten. How did you go as a team?
The first 2 legs, we were a fantastic team.
And then what happened?
Then it started to unfold.
So what happened? Did you just fall apart, or did you stay together? Did you start arguing? Did we start?
No, we didn't really start arguing. We just...
It seemed everybody was dancing around an issue, and I wanted to get to the bottom of it. Natty, what happened, mate?
Mary fell apart. I did.
Come on, Maz!
Wiggle! My tummy out!
Sit.
Cam, I just can't pull it.
You have to pull it up.
What happened, mate?
I lost confidence.
We've had a chat about this. We don't need you to get involved in it. Me and Mary sat down for a good half an hour last night.
You don't need me to get involved in it?
Oh,
Ah.
Mary.
All right, King.
No, I'm just...
Mate, I'll tell you what, there's one rule of the blue team, that's me. I'll be bloody involved in everything.
Yep. I sort of thought, good, if I'm not here to babysit, he might actually put a rocket up her.
How you feel now, Mary?
I'm just so... I feel like I've let my team down.
Did you? Let's be honest. Did you?
Probably yes.
You learn a lesson. If you learn something, it's not a mistake, all right?
Last night when we were allowed to go to the gym, I went to the gym and I was there till 10 o'clock after everybody had gone home to try and prove to these people that I really want to be in the blue team and that I really want to give 100%.
Who's got to learn from it, mate? The odds are stacked against the blue team. We lost the challenge and we have a 2-kilo penalty going into this weigh-in. We've had far from the perfect week. I must admit, I'm a little bit nervous heading into this weigh-in. Last chance training is about totally exhausting your body of all energy stores. We're breaking the body down piece by piece. Biceps, shoulders, chest, back, legs, and cardio. We're not going to miss a thing. We're in this together. Let's go. Come on, pump them up. What about you, mate? How you feeling 1 week in?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
What's the changes going on mentally?
Oh, no, it's all right up there. It's all right upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you loving it?
Yeah, man. You can feel it working.
Good boy. Good, good, good. Good, Matt. What's my quiet achiever, mate? Good boy. Now, you know I could see through that crap on day one, right?
Yes,
I picked you for a reason.
yes.
You got a lot of weight to lose. You're this season's heaviest female. In fact, the biggest female we've ever had on The Biggest Loser. And I see a challenge. And I love a bloody challenge, you know that. The best way for Mary to prove that she wants to be here is to lift her intensity in training. If she becomes a weight loss machine with a good attitude, there's no way she's going to get eliminated. Give me a number. What do you think you're going to lose this week?
I'm aiming for 13.
Do you think you've done enough for that? You haven't had a perfect week, mate. You had that sleep in. 13 kilos would be the heaviest, the biggest female loss ever.
You can check my watch. I've done it.
Okay.
Yes.
13.
Yesterday morning I didn't do it because of the challenge.
That's fine, but last night you did extra.
I did extra.
How many did you do last night? How many calories?
About 613. I didn't do a lot extra. But
I thought you were there longer than everybody else. I was thinking like 2,000 calories or something.
we had to wait for shoes. But
13 calories. That's not extra. Extra's burning 1,000. Let's get real, Mary. I need 1,000 burn. She promised everybody on day one that she'd give 100%. Not burning enough calories in a nighttime training session when the rest of your team is still going is one sure way to get a target on your back.
We don't stop. We're not quitters like the blue team. Let's keep pushing.
All right, halfway in. I want to see that kind of work for 1 minute, Craig. What are you running at?
9 Ks.
9 Ks and 180 kilos. If he can do it, anyone else can do it. Let's go. I want you crawling out of this gym. Push, push.
For the black team to have a 2-kilo weight advantage going to the weigh-in means nothing to me. They need to work extra hard to ensure they're above that yellow line.
You have to dig deep. Do you want the blue team pushing you below the yellow line, Kerry?
No.
Craig, do you?
No.
Do you? Cal?
Absolutely not, mate.
Why not?
Because we're better than them.
If this is blue versus black, you better be bloody well prepared to do what needs to be done. And that's kick some ass. Push it out the door, Cal. Come on. That's the stuff. Look at that.
I've done a fair bit in the gym with Craig. We sort of get in there and push ourselves together and we lose a few calories and we eat well. So there's no reason why me or him will be in any jeopardy whatsoever.
You hurting?
You're not hurting. Come on. Come on, put yourself on those scales. You're weighing in. You want 6 kilos.
Set. Go. Come on. Show me you got it. Come on.
Come on, you need me in your face.
The Biggest Loser house is a perfect spot for me right now because I need a big kick up the bum.
Right, come on.
I want to be a better role model for my children, and being in the house, it has made me such a better role model for my children already. Hopefully I can stay here for a few more weeks and learn so much more to bring home to the children. I can go home and show them how to keep up exercise and how to eat right so they don't turn out like me.
Let's go. Picture your little girl's face. Picture your husband's face. You're back at home in Ararat. You're living your new life. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rest. If you can endure 5-10 minutes of just all-out brutality, that is going to build your mental toughness. And when anything else comes your way that's easier, you're gonna eat it for breakfast, aren't you? Good. See you soon.
Commando.
Yes.
Come here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Everyone that comes.
What the hell was that for? You better all hit your targets. I'm not giving these kisses away cheap. Righto.
Coming up,
Yes.
record-breaking weight losses.
The biggest weight loss percentage in the first week in the history of The Biggest Loser.
But later, joy turns to despair.
It's devastating.
Walking in to this weigh-in room, it's probably the bit I've been dreading. If I'm above the line, I'm going to hate to have to vote somebody to go home. And if I'm below the line, I'm going to be shitting myself that somebody's going to send me home, I guess.
I do feel like there's a lot of pressure on my shoulders. I know I let my team down the other day. Pulling a big number may help that.
Contestants, welcome to the weigh-in. Today, you're about to face your very first competitive weigh-in. I know you're all nervous, but I do know when you step up onto those scales for the very first time and see how much weight you've lost, you'll be elated. Elated with your achievements and also elated for the amount of money you've raised for your town of Ararat. I hope so. And I can now reveal exactly how much money you'll be earning. For every kilo you lose in the house, we will pay your town $300 to the town kitty.
That's a good amount.
But that's not all. Each and every one of you can take home the title of The Biggest Loser and a sweet $50,000 for one of you. Pretty good?
Nice. Fishy? Yeah.
That's a
Sounds good.
But of course, before we can put the money into the town kitty, you all have to first weigh in. The team with the lowest weight loss percentage will fall below the yellow line and face elimination. The first to weigh in will be the blue team. And first up will be Katrina. Come on up.
Come on, Kate.
Go, Katrina. Go, Katrina. Good deal. I feel sick in the stomach. I know that I have been religious with eating and moving, but for some reason I just don't know whether it's been enough.
Katrina, on day one of the competition, you weighed in at 131.1 kilos. Your current weight is... Katrina, that's a loss of 6.6 kilos. Congratulations.
I should be really proud of that number. It's not a bad start.
Are you proud of it, or you should be proud?
I am proud of it.
Good. Take ownership of that. That's your present to yourself, hon. You should be high-fiving yourself on the inside, Mum.
Biggest loser, it's all about putting yourself first.
Yeah, one day I'll go,
Yeah.
I'll be happy with that. Just not
That's
now.
our mission.
Yeah.
I just felt that 6.6 is average. And I thought I'd put in so much for that week that I didn't know what more I could do to get a better number. It just made me feel disappointed in myself.
Katrina, you okay?
Yeah. I'm just worried that my percentage is really low. It's all right. It's fine.
I don't want to go home this early because I haven't learnt enough, I haven't been here long enough, and I've tried to do it for so many years at home. It hasn't worked for me, so as long as I can be here, that's my goal. I just need to stay.
There's still a long way to go in this weigh-in, so don't worry about anything yet. The next to face the scales from the blue team will be Roger.
Hey, Rog.
Training this week has been extremely hard. It's the hardest I've ever trained. Wasn't confident losing a lot, but I'm pretty sort of pumped, yeah, just to sort of get up there and actually see what I've lost.
Roger, last week you weighed 125.6 kilos. Your current weight is... $119.7 kilos. That's a loss of 5.9 kilos.
Looking good. Six-pack.
Why is it important for you to get fit and healthy?
Oh, a couple of things, yeah. I've got grandchildren coming. That's very special. And the old man died very early. My father had a massive heart attack at 52. I've just gone 51. And I just don't want to be in that same boat. I want to see my grandkids grow up and spend a lot of time with them. The reason I'm overweight is because lack of exercise and just the beers, yeah. For me, this is just all about my health.
Well, Roger, thanks very much and best of luck for the rest of the weigh-in. You can step down.
Thanks, Harley. I've got a lot more weight to lose yet, yeah. Yeah, I'm not ready to go home yet. No way.
The next to weigh in will be Shannon.
When Roger lost the 5.9, I was hoping to not be the lowest because that was a pretty low score, being his weight, and I don't feel any different in myself, so I'm just frightened.
Shannon, last week you weighed 97.2 kilos. Your current weight is... $91 kilos. That's a loss of 6.2 kilos. Good job.
I'm happy with that.
Natalie. 111.6 kilos. Matt. 113.7 kilos.
Yes! Attaboy.
Wow, Matt, that's a loss of 9.1 kilos and brings your team's total so far to 33.8 kilos. The next person to weigh in will be Mary. Good luck.
It's really important for me to pull a good number to prove to my team that I am trying. I've still got a lot of demons to chase out of my head. I really don't want to go home today.
There's a damn good chance that Mary will possibly drag the team down below the yellow line.
Your current weight is... Mary, last week you weighed 181.5 kilos. Your current weight is... $170.4 kilos. Mary, congratulations. That's a loss of 11.1 kilos, and that brings your team's total so far to 44.9 kilos. Great job.
Thank you.
You must be proud of yourself.
I am, but I know I've got more ahead of me, and I want to do it. But it's changing the habits that you've created for yourself for a lifetime. I've been fat since I was 8 years old.
Are you underselling yourself?
Probably, Shannon, yeah.
Not probably. Are you underselling yourself?
Yes.
We've seen in the gym this week just how much you're capable of.
Yep.
First effort, when there's fear in your eyes and you're not that confident, then you put in a second effort and you just smash it.
Yep. My head's in the game now, and I'm here to do what I have to do to lose this from me and help you guys stay here too. I probably was a little bit disappointed that I didn't reach the 13 kilo goal that I'd set myself, but 11.1 in 1 week, you can't be angry with yourself for that.
Last but not least will be Cameron.
Let's go, buddy.
My percentage of how hard I work this week is 1,000 times more than I would have in a normal week. It's a bloody big rig to get moving, and I think it's slowly getting smaller because I'm actually starting to feel pretty good about myself.
Cameron, last week you weighed 146.4 kilos. Your current weight is... $131.4 kilos.
Good job!
Cameron, that's a loss of 15 kilos, and that brings your team's total weight loss to 59.9 kilos.
That's awesome. I don't think I could work any harder if I tried. That's being honest. I had to go see the medic yesterday and he told me to stop.
How did you feel when Dr. Swan hit you with the hard facts this week?
It wasn't so much Dr. Swan, I think it was more the family. My daughter didn't say anything. Just cried.
Hi Cam, I just wanted to say to you that we love you and miss you, and we're all very proud of you for taking the steps to do what you are doing.
She worried about you?
Oh, yeah. My family are everything. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm going to go back. Totally different husband, totally different father, but ultimately, I'm going to be happy with who I am.
I think is one of the best starts we've ever seen. Well done.
Thanks very much, Hayley. Probably the proudest moment I've had in a long time. Hopefully no one knocks me off. I might actually be the biggest loser for the first week, which would be awesome. As long as the blue team win. Happy days.
Blue team, congratulations. As a group, you've raised $17,970 for Ararat. Well done.
After the blue team had finished weighing in, we knew the spotlight was going to be turned on us, and we set our benchmark at 5%, and the blue team had raised that to 6.5%, so we were all sort of standing there second-guessing ourselves.
Let's see how the black team goes. Well, you're starting with a 2 kilogram weight advantage from the challenge, so let's put that up on the board. 61.6 is the target. Cal, do you think you've done it?
Oh, it's going to be a tight race, I think. Blue team's probably going a little bit harder than what we thought. Yeah, time to duke it out.
The pressure's huge. Like, everybody has it in the back of their mind that they're going to go home today. And nobody wants to go home.
Well, black team, 61.6 is the target. Best of luck. The first person to weigh in will be Cal. Come on up.
Go, Cal. I think I've done enough to see me through. Playing the game, I don't want to get gangbusters and drop a whole heap of weight and then struggle in the next 3 or 4 weeks to drop enough to stay above the yellow line.
Cal, last week you weighed 131.6 kilos. Your current weight is... 122.1 kilos. Well done. That's a loss of 9.5 kilos. Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus would have been fullback for Jerusalem when I weighed that much. Like, you'd be going back a fair way, so, yeah, that'd be good.
Do you think you could win the title of the Biggest Loser?
Nah. I think Craig's got the title well in check.
No pressure.
He's awesome, that bloke.
We'll get there.
I've noticed walking with him, like, people stare at him straight away. It's not fair. If he can walk away with the title, I'd be as happy as. I push him so hard in the gym that, yeah, that's why I hope to be here in the last week, that it'll come down to me and him, and quite possibly Cam.
Caitlin, you're up next. Best of luck. Come on up.
My biggest concern is that I'm not going to keep the team above the yellow line.
Last week you weighed 134.4 kilos. Your current weight is 124.9 kilos. And that's a loss of 9.5 kilos. Jane, your current weight is 111.1 kilos. Jane, that's a loss of 10.6 kilos. Tony, your current weight is 114.7 kilos. Tony, that's a loss of 9.5 kilos, and that brings your team's total weight loss so far to 41.1 kilos. And Kerry, you're pretty proud of your girl?
I said I wouldn't cry and tell you, Harley, but I'm bloody close. She's a legend.
It was a huge amount, in fact, a lot bigger than I thought that I would get. Outstanding.
Up next,
Still over 10 kilos to go for your team.
have the black team done enough?
I think I'll stop breathing for a while.
The next to weigh in will be Sharon. Come on up.
I will be disappointed in myself if I don't lose 6 kilos. I think I'll be happy with anything over 4, though. But I want 6.
Sharon, last week you weighed 109.8 kilos. Your current weight is 101.1 kilos. Sharon, that's a loss of 8.7 kilos, and that brings your team's total weight loss so far to 49.8 kilos. Well done. Sharon, little celebration dance from you. How has the week been for you?
Oh, like awesome, but really sad, but awesome. Yeah. I know, you know, because you miss the kids and the family and, you know, you miss all that, but this is awesome. Like 8.7.
You've got too much energy for someone that should have been working hard all week.
Start squat.
No.
Sharon, in all seriousness, when do you think the last time it was that you were this happy?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't like this. Crying, and I don't want to do that anymore. So everyone else, they see me as this bright, bubbly person. But, you know, on the inside, I'm not quite as happy as I seem. Like, I feel hurt and I feel pain. And for me to come out and tell Australia how much it hurts, it's hard. I want to fix my life so bad. I want to fix my life for my family.
So big changes for when you get home?
Yes, definitely.
Well, Sharon, 8.7 kilos. It's so good to see you genuinely happy.
Oh, I'm so happy. I lost nearly 8% of my body weight. That's awesome. It's just awesome.
Well, Kerry, it's still over 10 kilos to go for your team. How are you feeling about weighing in?
I'm still nervous. I just don't want to let the team down. And if it doesn't read what I want it to read, I'm not going to be very happy. So
I was nervous. I I think I stopped breathing for a while, just dreading the wrong number.
I knew he'd worked very hard during the week, and I knew he was going to pull a big number. And I thought, if he does, well, she's all over there.
Kerry, last week you weighed 141.6 kilos. Your current weight is?
Hey.
Wow, 129.1 kilos. Kerry, that's a loss of 12.5 kilos, and that brings your team's total weight loss so far to 62.3 kilos. Congratulations. Black team, congratulations. You are above the yellow line. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hayley.
Yeah, look, it was elation. There's no doubt about it. But the fact that somebody has to go home today is just eating at me. I hate it.
When the blue team dropped below the yellow line, I was heartbroken. I was so worried that, it was going to be me, and I didn't want it to be me, but I didn't want it to be anybody else in that team either.
Well, Craig, the pressure's off, so you can come on up. Craig, last week you weighed 183.4 kilos. Your current weight is? $170 kilos. Well done. Craig, that's a loss of 13.4 kilos, and that brings your team's total weight loss to 75.7 kilos, and that's a total weight loss percentage of 8%, and you're well and truly above the yellow line. Congratulations.
Thank you, and thanks to everyone in my team. Very happy with myself. I realised then that I was no longer the heaviest person in the house. Quite happy with my achievement. At the same time, I was feeling for the blue team.
Well, Black team, congratulations. You've raised $22,710 for the town of Ararat. Well done. Blue and black teams, collectively, you've raised a whopping $40,680. Well done. Fantastic effort, everyone. A huge pat on the back must go to Cameron. Congratulations, you are this week's biggest loser.
Thanks, Harley.
Your weight loss percentage of 10.25% is the biggest weight loss percentage in the first week in the history of the Biggest Loser. Well done.
Thanks, Harley. There you go, kids. There's one for you.
But unfortunately, that's where the good news ends for our blue team today. You have fallen below the yellow line, so you will be facing elimination tonight. You must choose 2 people from your team to face elimination.
Feeling very vulnerable. I really want to be here to keep this journey going, to lose more weight and to prove to everybody that I'm not a quitter.
The black team will be deciding their fate. Trainers, black team, it's now time for you to say your goodbyes and leave the weigh-in room. I'll see you soon.
Simple.
If anyone wants to go, I'll go, because I really want the girls to stay here. Because I know they've got a lot more to sort of push for.
Guys, you've got a minute.
No. No, I'm
Roger,
going
Mary.
up.
Roger, Mary.
No, not Roger. No. No.
I really didn't want to see Roger up for elimination at all, but there was no way Roger was going to take no for an answer. But if we keep you here, Mary, how much are you going to put in 100%?
I'm trying to put in 100%.
She said you were going to get up.
I'm going to try. I am going to give 100%.
Having somebody that's not giving 100% makes it very easy to pick somebody for the elimination.
Contestants, welcome to the elimination room. Shortly, 2 people from the blue team will walk into this room. You will have to decide who gets to stay and who will have to go straight home to Ararat. Let's see who the nominees are. Roger and Mary, welcome to elimination.
Thank you.
Jane, you look a bit surprised by these 2 walking in. What do you feel?
I know there was a lot of talk on who thought they'd let the team down and who hadn't, and I'm surprised to see Rog up there.
You're nodding, Cal?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Roger's put his hand up to fall on his sword, but yeah, like he's by clear the strongest of the blue team. So it's, yeah, you sort of got to do what's right for Ararat and what's right for the black team, so.
And Roger, why are you sitting here tonight?
Yeah, it's a big thing for them asking that question. I sort of put my hand up because I knew that the girls in front of me were virtually pleading with me to say, yeah, I want to go home, and I knew if they went home, they wouldn't go any further. Like, they've got a young family at home and they're just going to get back into the same role when they come here.
So would it be fair to say you really did sacrifice your position for them?
Yeah, I'd sort of, I'd put my sort of head in the bull ring for sure. But saying that, I know once I get home, I've got a wife and son that'll keep me going.
Do you want to go home?
No, I don't want to go home. Not yet. It's too early. Far too early. We've got a few people at home that want to do it for.
Making it very, very tough for these guys, Roger.
Yeah, it's a big call.
And Mary, why do you think you're sitting there tonight?
I feel like I failed my team, and that's why I'm here.
Even though you dropped a huge number?
My attitude wasn't that good at the beginning of the week. It's so long since I've had to do anything, Hayley. It's very hard to be motivated. I think my biggest fear is that I'll give in, because that's my track record so far.
You don't feel like what you've learnt here already, you could continue that on the outside?
Probably in the short term, but it's the long term that I have the trouble with. It's only been a week. Please give me a second chance to make a better life.
Mary, like you said, that when you go back to Ararat, you'll fall into your old traps and, you know, lose confidence in that again. You sort of done that during the week. If you stay around another week, what's going to change with that?
It just gives me more time to get my head around it, Cal. I've made breakthroughs this week, you wouldn't believe, and all I can do is say that I'm going to give it 110%. Not the old 110% that I used to get from me, but the new 110%.
So Cal, asking that question, is that something that's worrying you?
Yeah, it is a little bit that if I take Mary on her word, then I kick Roger out, who wants to be here and wants to lose the weight as well. So, yeah, weigh's pretty heavy.
Sharon, what's going through your mind?
It's too hard.
Black team, this is obviously going to be an extremely difficult decision. Mary and Roger, the first person to receive 4 votes will be eliminated and will return to Ararat immediately. Contestants, please cast your votes. Sharon, please reveal your vote.
I'm only voting for this person
Deep breath.
Are you okay?
Okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm only voting for this person because I believe the other person can raise more money for Ararat. But they need to give 100%. They need to give it all. I'm voting for Roger. I love you, Raj.
Roger, that's one vote to you.
Sorry, Roger.
Kerry, please reveal your vote.
Mary said that, she's in the right space now. And then the next sentence she says, I can't do it if I go home. That doesn't cut it to me. I am sorry, but I'm sure you can do it at home, and I'll vote for Mary.
Mary, that's one vote to you. Roger, you still have one vote. Mary, that's one vote to you. Roger, you still have one vote. Caitlin?
Tonight, I'm voting for this person because I think that they can do it on the outside. I think that they are extremely strong and have great willpower. So tonight, I'm voting for Roger. Sorry, Rog.
Roger, that's two votes to you. Mary, you have one. Cal, please reveal your vote.
I've sort of done what's best, I think, for the black team. And for that reason, I've selected Mary. I think Roger will keep us right on our toes.
Mary, that's now two votes. Roger, you're also on two votes. Jane, please reveal your vote.
Look, I have seen the change in Mary the last couple of days, and I know Rog has an amazing family at home that's going to support him 100%. So on that, sorry, Rog.
Roger, if you receive one more vote, you will be eliminated.
Yep.
Craig, please reveal your vote.
Mary, in the last few days I have seen a big change in your attitude, and I think you've realised it's now or never. I'm voting to give you a chance to prove yourself, and I know Roger will do us proud on the outside, so I'm voting for Roger.
Roger, unfortunately, that's 4 votes to you. It has been decided that you are not the biggest loser. I'm so sorry, Roger.
That's the way it happens. That's the way it goes. A little bit disappointed, but as I said, it's a very hard decision. To Mary, you've got to give 150%, Mez. You really do. Now that I'm going to that blue team, and I think you can do it, Mez.
Thank you. This is what this man is like. He does things for other people. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Mary, you need to take this chance and show us.
I will.
Because it's your last one.
Yep. Feeling a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
We just don't want to be disappointed, Mary. Like, we've just kicked out probably one of the best blokes in here for you to have another chance. So
Okay.
we just don't want to be disappointed.
They saved you because they realise how much you need to be here. You're very, very lucky to be in a room with 7 people that believe that you can do it and want you to do it. Roger, how's the future looking for you now?
The future's looking awesome for me, over that. I'm going home. Family's waiting. I'm going to walk that big dog properly. And I'm going to build on that 6-pack I said. For sure.
As sad as it is to see you go, I couldn't think of a better person to go home to your beautiful town of Ararat and help your townspeople achieve the bigger goal, the 26,000 kilo target.
That's it.
Best of luck, and we will all certainly miss you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
It was gut-wrenching.
Big ass, Miss. She's right. All good.
Because he didn't want to go home, I didn't want to go home, but a choice had to be made. And it really hurt.
See you, Roger.
See you in Ararat, guys.
See you guys. See ya.
The biggest loser's changed me heaps because I'm on a proper diet that I've never been on a diet in my life. I've given up smokes and I'm extremely happy the way I've sort of done the training sessions. You just sort of feel, not a new man yet, but yeah, I'll get there. I've got a lot more weight to lose yet, yeah, but I know I'll keep going and lose it for sure.